How's audio, guys? Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for that, James. I appreciate it. Whew. Yeah, so how did you guys watch the Super Bowl? Did y'all watch the Super Bowl? Anybody watch the Super Bowl? Who watched the Super Bowl last night?
Perhaps you've seen it.
Y'all hear me? Everybody hears me, right? I'm not talking to myself. Maybe I am talking to myself, but it's okay. I deserve a fucking pep talk after last night. Jesus. What's up, Quinn? Welcome. God damn, dude. You know, like when you drink and like you just don't stop drinking that one night, you know, where you're like, you know what? Let's keep this shit going. It's gonna be fun. And you just keep drinking, and then the next morning you're like, God damn, what the fuck did I do last night? That was basically my night. That was my night. I started with some fucking wine, and then it ended up in tequila shots, and then I started messaging people, and yeah, it was crazy last night. If you got a message from me, I'm sorry. Just yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Holy shit, I was drunk as fuck last night. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. This is 1000 No Death Runs. Run number 406 of 1000. If you guys don't know what we're doing a challenge run where we're trying to get exactly 1000 No Death Runs, and we've done 405 No Death Runs in the past. Drug Souls 2. No, I'm just like hungover. Luckily, it's not that bad. Thank God it's not that bad, but last night I was tore up from the floor up, baby. I was bad. I was real bad. Real bad last night. Now, I watched the Super Bowl, and I made some bets on the Super Bowl because I was already getting faded. But I won those bets, thank God, but still. Not actual, like, cash bets, though. Mostly physical stuff, so it was nice, but it was just crazy. I was fucking insane last night. Turned into a different motherfucking person last night, boy. This shit was crazy. You guys ready for the week? I think it's time for me to take a shot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm looking just to get rid of the edge of the headache that's about to approach me soon. No, I'm not really going to take a shot. I have nothing to take a shot of, so...
At least...
Dude, I was fucking beyond white girl wasted. Beyond white girl wasted last night. Jesus. We're doing class runs, right? We should start class runs here. Broken Straight Sword Run 9, in the mood for that. I ain't in the mood for any of these runs, honestly. Yeah, we're just gonna do a fucking no death run. Fuck it.
All people come here for the same
Drink water. Yeah.
to break the curse. You're no different, I should think.
3 to 4 years you hate hangovers? Yeah, it was pretty rough, dude. I'm fucking like texting people like randomly that I haven't texted in years and shit. I'm like, God damn, dude, I am fucked up. I am so fucked up right now. But it was cool. I mean, I had a good time. I mean, my partner was a little scared, but it was good though. I had a great time. Not me, and your family got COVID? Jesus, dude. Max, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, hopefully your family and you recover with not too much, honestly. So we're getting our mind right in the morning, of course, because I always do that with my first run. I try to get my mind straight. Granted, I did get fucking drunk last night, and it was fun as shit. I don't give a fuck, really, but I think I'm getting sick too, though. I don't know what I'm coming down with. My daughter's kind of the same. We're trying, yeah, man. So, like, me and my dad, you know, we usually watch the Super Bowl. Usually.
Curses upon you, enough of
And, we were kind of bored last night. So, so during the halftime show, we put on fucking The Waterboy. And that was an experience. That's all I'm gonna say. Finally got snow last night. Phone breathalyzers need to be built in to blow certain alcohol level with text or call. Dude, for real though, you're not wrong, dude. Jesus. I'm just glad I didn't text the person that I'm trying not to text. You ever, like, you got that one person that, like, if you're really, really fucking drunk, that you're gonna text that person all the shit, all the dirt, you know, all the shit, like, you're just like, hey, come here now. Like, you got one of those people? Anybody got one of those people? I didn't text that person. Thank God I didn't text that person, because that would have been a nightmare. So, y'all got that one person you're gonna text that you telling yourself you're never gonna text that motherfucker again, and the motherfucker's like right on the back burner as soon as you get faded. Like, I didn't go that far. Thank God. Thank God I didn't get that far. Deli. Yep. I did last night. I posted a shit. Nobody liked it. It was great. I mean, I was there too, man. But yeah, that show was crazy. You kind of feel nostalgic when it happens, though, like to get wasted like that, and you're like, I should do it more often, and then you realize it's probably not a good idea. Those people are blocked. Good shit, dude. Good shit. What's up, Willis? Welcome. What's up, Juicy? Welcome. Yeah, man, I was so faded last night. It was fucking crazy. I did not expect to get that wasted, dude.
Please stop.
What it was is there was a bottle of 100-year-old tequila, and it was so smooth, dude. I couldn't even tell it was fucking alcoholic. It was so good, bro. Like,
I've no choice.
it's so smooth. All you can do is taste like the subtle notes of whatever they mixed it with, like so long ago, dude. Oh my god, bro. It didn't even burn my throat. That's how good this tequila was. And like, it was gold. It wasn't even silver. Usually I only drink silver. So I was like, fuck. So I drank like 4 shots of it. Then I had a bottle of wine. And I was definitely fucking, yeah. I don't drink either, that's why. Yeah, for sure. Yup. Smoky whiskey that way. Yeah, dude, anything smooth, you're like, yeah, you know, this is like water, ain't shit, it ain't doing nothing, and then it just fucking hits you all at once, and you're like, okay, well, that was way stronger than I thought it was. Way stronger. Day 60 of the drinking adventure. Yeah, I don't ever really drink. The only thing I drink is wine now. But I went a whole 8 years without drinking, man. Damn, man. That was pretty intense when I did drink. I felt like a virgin. All over again, baby. Virgin drinker for the first time. Do phases, it's maybe 1 or twice a month, except summer is more frequent. But for drinking,
like the poor folk like myself have nary a place to
blueberry mead. I mean, I've never had mead, but I've seen the prices on mead. They can be pricey, dude. So yeah.
But you, it's kind of about lonely time.
I've seen the prices on mead. They can be really expensive depending on what kind they are. Like the authentic ones are probably the most expensive from what I've seen. But yeah, I don't know. Super Bowl was boring as fuck, bro. The Super Bowl was boring. Like I've never like liked San Francisco or Kansas City or whoever was playing. I think it was Kansas City, right? I'm not like, I think I was too drunk to remember, kind of. But I mean, it was a waste of time, and like it was real slow, especially mid game was really fucking slow. That shit is so boring, dude. And the commercials were kind of whack this year too, so it's like, yeah. What's up, Don? Welcome. What's up, Leaf? Welcome. So I needed wine to enjoy it, okay? That's the reason why, because it was fucking boring. What's up, Jeremy? Welcome. Yeah, 18 this month. Yeah, we still gotta do another like 42. No death runs though. 43. Oh, come on, boy. You fucking give me that shit for it. Come here. What's up, Jane? Welcome. How you doing? Sorry I didn't respond to you. I blacked out. I got too tipsy watching the Super Bowl yesterday, and I started shooting people messages. And I messaged you, Jane. I know this, but before I had a chance to respond, I blacked the fuck out. You're good? Alright. It was late. It was late, yeah. Not hungover? I mean, I'm kind of hungover, but I ain't that bad. I'm pretty okay. Oh, come on. Ah! Ah, you bitch ass. I guess we're gonna have to do this old fashioned way. I mean, you can avoid being hungover if you just drink more during the daytime. Nah, I'm not. Not completely. Everybody stream okay or no? A little hungover, but not too bad. That's what I was saying. A little hungover, but not too bad. All good. It's good to hear. Well, see, Jane, I had 4 shots of 100-year-old tequila and a full bottle of wine. So, definitely, definitely a different situation. Yeah. But I'm not too hungover, not yet anyways. Not until the headache starts to set in. Maybe I'm still drunk a little bit, honestly. We'll see, I guess, in about an hour. How bad I am. Milky Monday. This guy. Why do you come in here, Steven? I don't even know. Like, I'm not saying I don't want you around, but you try to, like, be an asshole sometimes for no reason, I've noticed. Why is that? What is the purpose of that, sir? Why do you like to be an asshole for no reason? Huh? Huh, Steven? Why? Tell me. It's a lot when you're not used to drinking. Exactly. That's why I started fucking drunk texting people last night like a dumb shit. Oh, and it was good. It was smooth as fuck, man. It was like drinking water, bro. I couldn't even tell it was alcoholic. Quinn. The dude's like shooting a cannon at me. Did you see that? What's up, Jose? Welcome. No, I'm asking why are you an asshole sometimes for no reason. That's what I'm asking you. I'm not telling you to leave or that your behavior is bad to the point where I don't want you around. I'm just asking, why are you unnecessarily an asshole sometimes in stream? That's what I'm asking you. What's up, Jose? Welcome. Gotta remember this, Steven. If I didn't want you around, I would just walk here. So, just answer the question, boy. What's up, Danny? Welcome. Chemicals, maybe? Maybe it's chemicals, yeah. What weapon am I using today? We should be doing some Cupid runs, actually. We should probably start some Cupid runs. Because it's 3 days to Valentine's Day, guys. 3 days. Fuck the ladle. The ladle can go hang out with somebody who's not fucking hungover, okay, bro? I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that. Yeah, I saw the trailer for the new Deadpool. I haven't watched all the way through, dude. I couldn't watch it all the way through. I kind of got sidetracked by someone else fucking doing some shit when it came out on the TV. What's up, Adrian?
Thank you kindly.
It's more of a reason to practice self-love on Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Dark Souls 1 is like far above Lords of the Fallen, so you shouldn't take that as much of a surprise there. I'm just saying, should we run the Estoc? Since we used the Estoc in the other game? No, it's like you're trying to offend me, but you can't because I don't get offended, Steven. That's basically what it seems like.
I'll be around if you need that.
Chronic masturbation.
Flame.
I mean, how would your lady feel about hearing that? Jose, I'm just gonna ask. How would your lady feel about that? Would she agree with you? I think she would agree with you, probably. She seems like the kind that would be cool enough to agree with you. I already have it, Jane. I bought it. I don't know. I don't remember ever using it on a no death run either for some reason. We probably did though.
Or merely bearer, I will remain. Take this. Go. Okay.
What's up, Otto? Welcome.
Seek though there's so that hope. But seek lest this.
You wake her up and ask her. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, look at that stamina. That's the problem with it. Yeah, the stamina is what it is with the Estoc. It's a quality weapon too, which is weird as fuck. Doesn't make any sense. Because it's like a strength weapon in, you know what? I think it's a dex weapon, wasn't it, in Dark Souls 1? It was a dex weapon. It seems heavier, too, for some reason. Oh, yeah. Well, I want to do that. I like how quiet everybody is in chat nowadays. It's fucking great. Only fucking 600 runs to go, dude. Seriously. It's not grotesque at all, I promise.
Tis writ. Long ago, I remember a game too. I know no. My body will. If I. Farewell.
Okay, my stomach is definitely gonna have to, yeah. We'll get to a safe spot and then I'm gonna go to the restroom. The freaking people. I mean, nocturnal emissions, Quinn. That's the reason why. It's biology, dude. Nocturnal emissions. People are freaky at night because genetically we're coded to want to fuck each other at night. That's usually how it goes. Definitely the thing. Relationship should have boundaries. No, I agree. I mean, it depends on the boundaries, of course. I'm a bit old-fashioned, though. Of course, Forlorn shows up. Why would he motherfucking show up? go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah. There we go. To the relationship where the own partner had to tiptoe. That's not what I mean at all, actually. What I mean is, like, I'm talking about, what's it called? What's the terminology for it? Open relationships? That's what I'm talking about. That's kind of where I'm not into that specifically. Like, if people are into that, that's cool. You know, but I'm not polyamorous or whatever the terminology is for that. That's the only thing I'm talking about specifically. I don't do polyamorous crap, basically. Not that you shouldn't do it if it's your own private life or whatever. But personally, when I don't want to be in a polyamorous relationship, that's kind of what I'm saying. But you're right, though. You're not wrong. Your girlfriend seems cool as hell, dude, honestly. Personally, though, like I said, it depends on the relationship you're in. Some people are a lot more traditional than I am. Obviously. Some people are like, what do you mean? Why is this? Da 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 da. Like, I've met people where it's like, you can't masturbate. You can't even, like, look at other people and they consider it cheating and shit. That's a completely different vibe, though, bro. That's like, you shouldn't probably be in a relationship with somebody like that ever. You know what I mean? Basically, because they're way too fucking self-conscious. But yeah, your girlfriend seems cool. You seem cool. Even though you are a pain in the ass, Jose, I can tell. But you're probably a good, kind-hearted type of pain in the ass. A lot of people aren't that way, unfortunately. You're a rare breed, Jose. A rare breed, I tell you. What is it, what's the terminology for it? A lovable scoundrel? That's basically Jose. A lovable little scamp. What's up, Joey? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I literally did not give a shit about the Super Bowl yesterday. I watched it, though. And why did they keep showing Taylor Swift? I don't understand what that's about.
Not exactly.
What was the deal with Taylor Swift being at the Super Bowl and everybody's like, Taylor Swift? I'm like, okay. I guess. I don't know what's going on, but alright, sure. Look, he made your day. Good, that's what I like to hear. If it made your day, my life is complete, Jose. You didn't watch any of it? I'm so tired of running any percent Dark Souls 2's no death runs, dude. I'm so tired of this shit, I really am. Like, I have to make it interesting, at least to talk about stuff, because this stuff is just boring now at this point. I love me some Dark Souls 2. It's not wrong. I do love it. It's just so boring to do this run, dude. So boring. You gotta think about it. I've done at least 100 of these runs. At least. I think that Taylor Swift's dating some dude, right? And fucking, I think he was in the KC, right? He's in KC, right? If I'm not mistaken, correct, right? So that's what the fascination is with that. It's always about the money. It really is. That makes sense. They just want to make that extra dough. And like, I guess Nickelodeon was broadcasting that shit as well. Why is Nickelodeon broadcasting fucking the Super Bowl? Like, kids don't give a fuck. Nice. It's not the QB, it's someone else. The boy with the beard, I don't remember his name. I don't watch football. I'm not a foosballer. Now, if you were asking who won the Bourbon Bowl, I'll tell you the Mud Dogs won, but I haven't watched actual football in so long, dude. The Mud Dogs weren't win the Bourbon Bowl. Yeah, Kelsey. Oh, that's right. He's the tight end. I forgot. Yep, I forgot he's the tight end. You know what it felt like though? It felt like fucking watching like the jock and his fucking cheerleader girlfriend. That's what it felt like. I'm like, dude, I didn't want to relive the high school experience as the weirdo queer kid that fucking doesn't have anybody. Thank you so much. Had that one abusive fucking relationship for 8 years. And it's like, oh yeah, great. Let me relive the shit of high school just watching the fucking Super Bowl, son. Hell no. Fuck that. What's up? Rar! Hey, I like that. That's a good name, Logan. I'm gonna take that name instead, bro. Rar it is. Rar it is. For being a loose hand, Ellen. Yeah, there has to. It's all an album, yeah, Michael. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're correct. And then like I'm trying to watch the goddamn game, right? And like, and I'm okay. Look at if you like Tony Romo, cool man. He's a really good player. Don't get me wrong. Tony Romo's not a bad player at all. He's actually pretty decent, but my God, dude, he doesn't call the game, bro. He does not call the. And this is irritating as shit when I watch football. Okay. If you don't know, I was a fan of football for years and years and years before the Raiders left, right? And I went to fucking Vegas, and after that, I basically don't give a fuck anymore. And, like, Tony Romo, man. Tony motherfucking Romo, bro. Like, will not call the motherfucking game. He starts talking about how plays are made, and, like, he just doesn't motherfucking call. Dude, I wanted to tell him to shut the fuck up for, like, fucking 3 hours straight. He wouldn't call the motherfucking game, bro. The whole time. The last fucking drive in the fucking fourth part of the game, the fourth quarter. This motherfucker is literally like, oh my God, they're just talking the whole time. They're making this fucking intense ass drive at the very end of the game. He would not shut the fuck up. At all. And it was driving me bananas, bro. He was fucking pissing me off. So you know what we did? We fucking turned off the audio from watching it and turned on the motherfucking radio. And watched it with the radio on and it on mute because I couldn't fucking deal with his ass anymore.
I'll be around if you make it bad.
You just like that crap too? Yeah, because it's like, let's say like, well, it was the end of the game. It was the end of the game. Like, they were like tied up. Like, they could have fucking, like, you know what I mean? And then they scored a little bit, and then it got tied again, and it was really tense. The last part of the game was really tense, right? And the whole time it's really tense, and they're making that drive and shit. Like, he's just like, look at the backfield. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. It's like, dude, fucking stop, bro. Just let me watch the motherfucking game and call that shit, dude. Seriously, shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? Shut up. Oops. Shut up! And like, you see his yellow marker across the field and shit. It's no, yeah, and then like the thing is look at. I'm not saying that the quarterback from KC, because I don't know shit about him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know anything about him. Like supposedly he's really good, and he's like gonna be like, you know, he's basically the LeBron James versus Michael Jordan character, basically, right? But like the whole time they were basically sucking his turds, like on fucking in audio, and it's just like. I don't really care. I bet on the game. I actually won a bet on the Super Bowl for the first time in my entire life, and it was fucking amazing. And I actually betted on KC, but I didn't want them to win, honestly. I really didn't give a fuck. But I did win, so that's all that really matters. But still, like, just the whole time they're like besmirching fucking San Francisco, and then like just sucking on KC's turds the whole time. And I'm just like, can you just call the motherfucking game, dude? Seriously. Just call the motherfucking game. To push the narrative of the Swifties? Oh, god damn it. Now I need a personal best friend. It's time to go after Taylor Swift as my personal best friend. God damn it. I need it to happen, guys. I need to become best friends with Taylor Swift. I need to become best friends. I've decided I want to be popular. I want to be popular, so I'm gonna hang out with the popular girl at high school and her jock boyfriend, and then become super popular in high school. I decided it's gonna happen. I've decided that's gonna be a thing. What's up, Isaiah? Welcome. So invested in the Super Bowl. She was so sad when it was bedtime. I mean, you can't blame little girls, man. Honestly, my daughter was obsessed with fucking Katy Perry for the longest time. Now she wants nothing to do with Katy Perry, of course. My oldest daughter. It just happens, honestly. And it's funny because now, like, if I mention Katy Perry, she goes, ugh, 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 ugh. I'm like, but you loved her. I don't know what you're fucking making that noise for. I remember distinctly buying posters and fucking t-shirts and albums and shit for fucking Katy Perry. Don't give me that shit, kid. Now she's too cool for it, right? She works at fucking Hot Topic and all that shit. It's like, I remember. Come on, guys. Dark Horse by Katy Perry, that's a jam. Oh, the sound of the game? Okay, hold on. That better? Yeah, no, like, my daughter was obsessed with, like, Katy Perry. You know what I mean? obsessed with Katy Perry. Now Katy Perry ain't shit according to the world, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna make Taylor Swift my personal best friend. I've decided. I wanna be friends with the popular girl in class, so I'm gonna hang out with her and be her weird friend that kind of just chills on the sidelines. Hug the shit out of the great souls. Nipples! Welcome to Nipple Land, baby. What are we running after this? It's been a while since we ran Bloodborne, but there's not a lot of interesting shit to do in Bloodborne. There really isn't. Sadly, it's like there's no classes or anything, you know what I mean? It's just whatever in Bloodborne, sadly. I do love me some Bloodborne, it's just you can't really play it all that often. She could never secretly be beautiful. I mean, I've heard the song that she wrote. She's cheer captain, I'm on the bleachers. Come on, bro. Really? Come on, bro. She wears short skirts and I wear t-shirts. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. I know that track, bro. You know exactly what track I'm talking about. I actually do like one song by Taylor Swift, and it's kind of embarrassing to talk about, but it's true. I actually like two songs by Taylor Swift. Never mind. That one, Romeo and Juliet song, I can't remember what it's called. I cannot remember what it's called. I think it might be called that, actually. Classic nerdy girl secretly? Yeah, exactly. It's bullshit. You like that song too? It's really good, Jane. Yeah, I like that song a lot, actually. You be the prince and I'll be the princess. Yeah, that's right. That song is fucking. That's a bop, dude. That's a bop. That song. I can see myself drunk at karaoke singing that song. Did you guys see it, dude? I'm so fucking excited for this next month. You know what we're gonna be playing? You know what we're gonna be playing next month, right? At the beginning of the month. Did you guys see it? I'm so fucking stoked for it. I'm so stoked. Dude, I am so excited for this shit. I can't even mention how excited I am for this. I'm so fucking happy with the idea. No! You guys heard of a video game called Only Up? You ever heard of Only Up? Everybody know what Only Up is? There's a game called Only Up where it's like a puzzle type platformer game where you have to go up and up and up, and the only way is up. Right? Well, there's a mod for Elden Ring. Only Up mod for Elden Ring. And I am so fucking stoked for it, dude. I want to try a no death run, only up Elden Ring run. It's gonna be fucking crazy, dude. Only Up Elden Ring mod. I'll show you some stuff from it if you want to look at it. I'm pretty stoked for it. I think the best person to show is Distortion here, because I think he's currently running it. So I'm going to show Distortion. Hopefully he doesn't get pissed off about it. But this is Only Up mod. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at it. It's only up. You only go up. That's it. Look at this shit. I want this so bad, dude. I can't wait till next month when I can play this. After doing these stupid ass runs for a month. Jesus, look at this shit. Oh, 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 oh! He almost fell off, dude. Oh my god. Look at this shit. Oh my gosh, that looks crazy, bro. It's insane. I can't wait to play it. It'll be fun, alright. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Give you anxiety? Yeah, I know. But I want to try doing it without dying. I want to do a no death run, only up run. It doesn't scale very good with dexterity, actually. Oh yeah, it's mostly strength based. Okay, alright. Alright, it's strength based, really. If you guys could share the stream, I would really appreciate it very much. Thank you so much for watching. More honest than, yeah, it's way more honest than DSR. Because, like, remember the damage output in DSR? That was just, like, trash, dude. For real. Hmm. What's up, Andy? Welcome. The running attack is definitely not the same as it is in Dark Souls 1. Doing good, Andy. How you doing, man? Honestly, the only good thing about the Estoc in Dark Souls 1 was the running attack. But overall, in this game, it's far more balanced, at least in my opinion. I gotta get my nasty natural energy drink. I'll be right back. What's up, Musafa? Welcome, dude. It's got, what does this have in it? Cassava? I've never had cassava. Has anybody ever eaten cassava before? I don't even know what cassava is. It's a fruit, right? Starchy root vegetable? Interesting. Oh yeah, it's not good. This energy drink is gross. It's disgusting. Oh, alright, oh yeah, we're killing stuff. And then I made vegan brownies yesterday, and my god, they were nasty. They were fucking disgusting, man. No joke. I'm like, I have to find a new recipe because it was like 3 ingredient brownies and they were not good. They were fucking disgusting. Even my daughter didn't like them, and she likes everything that's sweet. They were just nasty. I had to throw them all away. But it's good for you, yeah. Oh, I hate that. Why can't it taste good too? Why can't it taste delicious as well? Why does it have to be just good for you? I mean, if you have to be on a specific type of diet, it makes sense to alter it. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. It's going to be good, like, if you do it the original way, of course. But for someone like me who can't enjoy it the way that it was originally written, we have to find other ways to do it. You know what I mean? What's up, Renan? Welcome. How you doing, man? Because they need to be vegan. That's why. And like natural food, kind of. Because a lot of times people will use like actual milk products, dairy, eggs, that kind of stuff. Like with cake and stuff, that's kind of the hard thing. There's a place called Delectables in town that does vegan cake, and it's really good. But then like finding the balance of good vegan stuff is kind of hard. What is the traditional recipe for vegan? I mean for brownies. Yeah, eggs. That's the thing, the eggs, yeah. Correct. It's like I thought there were eggs in it. That's what I was gonna say. Oops, I was blowing my nose, dude. Sorry. travel, baby. That's what GG. It's travel time. We're done, yeah, finally. Finally done, Jane. Why are they considered unvegan? Because they're an animal. They're a byproduct of an animal. It doesn't matter whether or not they're... What do you call it? It has nothing to do with ethics for me. You gotta understand this. So, explaining this to you might just not make any sense. Because it's a byproduct of an animal. Anything that's produced by an animal, you cannot consume. It doesn't matter what it is. That's just how veganism works, dude. So like honey, we can't eat honey. We can't do anything with honey at all. Some sugars I can't consume because I guess they're mixed with animal bones or whatever. Shit like that, dude. Basically. Palm oil, I kind of take a leap with palm oil. I don't really give a fuck. Some people get weird about palm oil. Personally, I don't give a shit. That's the more moral side of it, really. Because palm oil technically isn't an animal byproduct, but they're like, I guess, deforestation and animals like set out and all this other crap because of it. Should I unsend the Wagyu? No, my boyfriend will enjoy it, Jose. So go ahead, send it on up. He can eat meat and then give me a kiss afterwards. It'll be fine. I really don't give a fuck about meat eaters, dude, at all. I don't care if you eat it. I don't care if you don't eat it. All I care about is that I just don't eat it personally. Strange call you veganist. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate it. I could be worse. You do realize this, right? Most vegans aren't as chill as I am with shit like this. Most vegans are like, you must go vegan. You must not eat meat. Does it grant you superpowers? I mean, some people believe so because they're pretentious as fuck and they're a bunch of assholes. It's the same with meat eaters. Y'all have the same thing on both sides. You don't even realize it. So, like, I've said this before, but those guys that hear that I'm a vegan and they're like, where do you get your protein? You should be eating animal. I love tasting their suffering. Are just as bad as the dudes that are like, you're destroying the world. You should be a vegan. Blah, 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 blah. Why do you eat meat? You know, like, you murderer. That's literally the same thing, only in reverse. For me, I'm not anything like any of those guys. I'm just like, I do what I do. You do what you do. I enjoy my life. You don't like me being a vegan? I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to try to make you a vegan. I don't give a fuck. It's none of my fucking business what you do. It's none of your business what I do. That's what it comes down to. I don't give a shit. Don't care. Never have, never will. That's just how I live my life, dude. I fuck who I fuck and I do what I do and I don't give a fuck in the process, bro. You know? That's what I'm saying, Darius. I hate those people just as much as you do. But then I also get the same in reverse, like the meat eaters that just kind of, for no reason, start fucking trying to talk shit to me. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the console wars. It's exactly what it is. It's people that need conflict no matter what, is what it is. Those are those type of people that like to pick fights for no reason on both sides. It's the same people that like are like, oh, GNC, no Ford. GNC, no Ford. And they have like a fucking Calvin and Hobbes sticker on the back of their truck where one of them's pissing on Ford and the other's pissing on GNC. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, no. Xbox is better. PlayStation sucks. It's literally the same fucking type of people. And I just don't give a fuck at all. Like, y'all can fight. I don't care. It's just people that love fucking conflict constantly. And it's just a waste of my motherfucking time, bro. You know what I mean? Gigantic waste of motherfucking time, as far as I'm concerned. PETA, yeah, PETA's creepy, dude. PETA, there's something wrong with PETA. That's why I really don't give a fuck about PETA, honestly. But one thing I do care about, though, like, is if you do adopt pets. Like, I would say rescues are better, personally. That's just opinion, though. You know what I mean? Then, like, farms. Like, if you want a purebred, go for it. But honestly, I think it's better to rescue animals. Just a personal preference, really. You know what I mean? Rescue animals, I think, need it more than, like, farm animals. And it's not to say that farms are logistically, like, better, per se, but... You know what I mean? I personally think that rescue pets are, like, the way to go if you're going to get an animal. At least in my opinion. Rescue pets are better. But like I said, so like my reasons for being a vegan in the first place, there's a lot of them, but mostly it's health benefits that I get from being vegan because I was forced to be vegan by the doctor when I was about to fucking go into renal failure and I had high cholesterol. That's where it started, actually. I was very mad about it. And the doctor said, look, if you don't become vegan now, you're going to have a heart attack and probably fucking die in the next 2 years. So I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to die yet. So I think I'll become vegan. So I did. I became a vegan, right? But you got the other things that are involved with me continuing to be vegan after I transitioned to veganism. The other part of it is I've never really liked meat all that much, honestly, or eggs, or milk, or cheese. Like, I've never really been attracted to eating that shit. Just mostly out of fucking taste and flavor, personally. I don't like meat because I don't like I just don't like meat, dude. I just don't like it. It's gross. Like I don't know why. Like it's not bad. I've had good meat. I have lots of family members that eat meat. My fucking partner eats meat, honestly. But personally, like preferentially, I fucking can't stand eggs. I've never liked eggs. Cheese grosses me out. It's just like when you say, "Oh, I don't like Brussels sprouts" or "I don't like broccoli." It's the same thing for me, but for meat, like I just can't really. I don't really like it. I never have. You know what I mean? But that's all preferential, basically. So it's just nonsensically reasonable for me to be a vegan. You know what I mean? It's reasonable as hell for me to be a vegan because it's preferential. I never really lusted to have a steak or anything like that. Like growing up, my family used to make eggs and shit for breakfast. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I was on the phone. Doesn't meat digestion bother you, like the act of digesting in your stomach? It depends on the person, really. Personally, like if you haven't eaten meat in a while, it will fuck with your digestion, but that's only because you're not acclimated to eating it. It's the same with going vegan in the first place. A lot of these half-ass, half-cocked motherfuckers will do like Veganuary or whatever, not understanding that there's a process of 2 weeks before you actually start being able to like transition into veganism physically. So they're like, I'm not getting enough nutrients, I'm not getting enough protein, my food is making my stomach hurt. It's because you have to transition. It takes fucking 2 to 3 weeks to transition into veganism, dude. It's not something you just do overnight. If you're used to eating ovine shit, you know, it's gonna happen. You're gonna fucking have trouble with it. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. Like, it's just like if I were to start eating meat again, it would take me like 3 weeks to transition back into eating meat. You know what I mean? I just don't like the smell, I don't like the taste, I don't like the texture, I don't like any of it. Like, honestly, I just don't. You know what I mean? It's not that I haven't eaten meat in the past. Hell, I grew up a meat eater. I grew up in a Mexican family. You gotta eat meat in a Mexican family. But when it came down to, like, actually transitioning and, like, staying a vegan, I was like, you mean I don't have to ever eat that shit again? Cool. I'm good with that. That's basically what it came down to. You got it, ho. Where's the fucking wine, bro? That's all I give a shit about. Give me the wine and some motherfucking dip and some chips. I'm chill, dude. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you're never gonna eat a steak or bacon? Like, I don't ever want to eat a steak or bacon. I have no interest in eating any of that shit. I don't even like bacon, bro. Believe it or not. I'm not a fan of bacon or cheese. Which I think is like the staple for most Americans, really. Because I'm a fucking weirdo, and I'm okay with that. And then I get those guys that are like, "Whoa, dude, I love slaughtering animals. I love tasting their flesh." I'm like, "Good for you, you dumb shit." If I were to do the same thing in reverse, these dudes would freak the fuck out. If I were like, "Oh, you're just a terrible person and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. You should live like," get on my soapbox and act like a total prick, then I mean, it comes down to very simple things, in my opinion. Nobody likes, you know, having opinions shoved down their throat. It doesn't matter who the fuck they are, or what walk of life they're in, or what fucking demographic of politics or whatever they're in. Nobody likes it. No, absolutely nobody likes it, but people love to do it, man. You know what I mean? And that's completely what I'm against, unfortunately. I don't do that shit to anybody, and I would never do that shit to nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're fucking annoying as shit, dude. They really are. I got a Humane Society. But see, that's a good choice. The Humane Society, yeah, that's the kind of way that I would adopt an animal. You know what I mean? It's the same with the whole social, like, the social political crap, honestly. In my stratosphere, like, it's definitely part of the same thing. Like, and I'm gonna just put this out here, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but if I do, then you probably don't belong here in the first place, okay? The LGBTQ crap, okay? Alright, I don't go to Pride at all. I'm not a Pride person, okay? I'm definitely not straight. I have a boyfriend, for God's sakes. You don't hear me fucking rant on about LGBTQ crap. You don't hear me fucking talk about all this other shit. Why? Why don't I do that? Because I don't want to be one of those motherfucking people that annoy the shit out of me. Every time I go to Pride or some kind of fucking bullshit activism thing, dude, it's always the same crap. They're full of shit too. A lot of them are just fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? So that's why it's like, all that kind of stuff, dude, in general, I just avoid it. Like, I don't want anything to do with any of it. It's just unnecessarily fucking, you know, everybody's combative on both sides of all of those fucking structures of society. And it's just a waste of my motherfucking time, bro. I'm gonna focus on my own life, getting my own shit together, getting my own shit straight. I don't need to focus on someone else's shit. If people like me, cool. If they don't like me, guess what? I don't need them around. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to make them accept me, because guess what? If they don't accept me, good. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it comes down to. I'm not going to sit and lobby to get you to understand my perspective or why I'm doing whatever I'm doing, because there's really no point. Because you're never going to do that. You're never going to change your opinion unless you do it for yourself, or you decide that you don't believe in certain things or whatever. You know what I mean? That's on you. That ain't on me. If you don't understand my lifestyle, you don't need to. I don't need you to either. I don't need your support. I don't need your fucking, you know, pity. I don't need anybody to come in here and tell me what I'm doing is okay, because I already know. What I'm doing is what I like and what I enjoy in my own life, and if you don't get that part of it, then you can just fuck off. That's basically what it comes down to. I don't strive to be accepted by, you know, society, you know. Accept me because of this, accept me because of that. If they don't accept me, guess what? I don't need to be a part of that part of society. It's very simple. It's very the rules are very clear to me. Then that means I know who I have to stay away from. That's the survival mechanism that I developed as a child. You know what I mean? It's pretty fucking simple. That's why we love you. I appreciate that, Bryce. It's just when you get into that demographic, it's almost the same as the vegan thing, you know what I mean? Because you get like people that are like, you're not gay enough. You know, if you've been with the opposite sex, are you truly all that gay? You never were gay. You know what I mean? It's literally the vegan thing all over again. There's like the Gold Star crew is what I call them. Gold Star crew are the people that never have been with like the opposite gender or whatever. Okay? And like they have this mentality, some of them, and they're the same as hardliners in straight edge. If you were ever with the opposite sex, you're never really gay. It's like you're not gay enough. You're gay, but not gay enough. And it's like, who needs to be gay enough? What kind of fucking society is that? It's bullshit to me, man. You know what I mean? What's up, Ash? Welcome. Yeah, extremists in every avenue. It's true, dude. You're not wrong. And that's why I stay the fuck out of all that shit. Because you know where it's going. Like, always. When you see somebody and they start talking about certain things, you're like, yeah, I know what kind of person you are. I need to fucking stay away from you. You're harshing my chill, bro. You know what I mean? Same, Quinn. It's better to be that way. But I also think that's why the tomato crew is the way it is. Because we're kind of all that way. If you think about it, the ones that stick around are usually the people that are the outliers that are just trying to kind of muddle their way through life or enjoy life in general. Like, that's what's cool about the tomato crew. Versus, like, you know, openly, like, specifically pro groups of fucking streamers, like on Twitch and stuff, dude, honestly. That's kind of the difference. That's why I love the tomato community, because we don't really do that. We just, if you like Souls games, we're here. You know what I mean? That's basically it. And even that shit happens though in the Dark Souls community too, because they'd be like, oh, but did you do the game this way? No, you can't like Dark Souls 2 because it's not the best game. You know, like, it's the same shit in this. There's extremists in fucking the Souls community the same way. You know what I mean? In the same fucking avenue. It's just like, why? What's the point? It's a fucking video game, dude. Like, seriously, calm this shit down. You know what I mean? I agree. It's questionable when somebody's very identity is solely defined by revolves around their race and sex and diet. Yeah. I mean, because we aren't just a diet. We aren't just a race. We aren't just a fucking sexual preference. You know what I mean? We're human beings with layers. You know what I mean? If you think that's all you are, then you're probably a very dense person. Emotionally and mentally. Like, I love my sister to death. My sister's actually a pretty decent individual, but she's hyper militant, like in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? My sister's a lesbian. I mean, she's been out for a long ass fucking time or whatever, right? But like, there's certain things, especially when we were younger, that kind of just really put me off of that thing. You know what I mean? The way that she presented a lot of stuff. So a lot of it kind of just came from that. You know what I mean? I love my sister, I really do, but she is very militant with a lot of stuff, and I'm not like that, I guess. I'm not as assertive. I'm very chill. I'm like the kind of person that just wants to hang out and have a good time. I'm one of those people. You know what I mean? And like being like on that level where you're hyper militant about something, I kind of just phase myself out of that situation as much as possible. You know what I mean? I just don't do it. Like, as soon as I start hearing people talking like that, I just walk the other way. It doesn't matter if it's political, it doesn't matter if it's social, it doesn't matter where it comes from, but people start doing that, I usually just dip out. I'm like, alright, cool, y'all handle that, I'm gonna be gone. See you later, you know what I mean? That's kind of how I've always been. What's up, Marius? Welcome. The funny thing too is my dad is a conservative, and he's super conservative too. He's a very conservative dude, and I love him. I love him to death. He's a really nice guy. But there's a lot of stuff that I'm just like, I just look at him and I just go, yeah, sure. That's pretty much where I'm at. I'm like, alrighty, and then I just don't say anything to him about it, and I just like let him believe what he's gonna believe, and I'm just like, whatever, dude. I don't care. What's up, Marius? Welcome. Thanks for the GG. A lot of people, including myself, have no idea what's actually really going on in the world. The news is biased. And those that talk, like, have no real idea either, so you're kind of left to speculate. It's true, yeah, you're not wrong, dude. That's why it's funny, because everybody's like, a lot of people, especially in the media, are like, we have the answers for you, and it's like, don't lie to me, motherfucker. Like, you don't have, like... You don't have the answers, bitch. Nobody's got the answers, motherfucker. If that were the truth, man, life would be a lot more simple if actually someone had the answers for life in general, which isn't ever going to happen. You know what I mean? It's never going to happen. No one has the answers. Nobody. We're just all playing blind, dude, really. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. The rapier is better on speed and stamina management. So yes, you're correct. Diggle dog farted. Oof. So I need 3 more bright bugs. No, I need 2 more bright bugs. No, I need 3. I'm wrong. A little more chill, yeah. It's not bad per se, it's just not that great either. Like, I mean, it's better than, like, other weapons, though, I will say that. You know what I mean? It's definitely better than some weapons. Why do you think that is, though? I know this is a weird question, kind of, but why do you think it is that people are as combative as they are when it comes to social structure within society? Why do you think they're so combative? What's the reasoning behind it? Do you think it's genetic predisposition, or do you think it has to do with something a little bit more based in the, you know, the personality of a human being, specifically? Why do you think that happens the way it does? Like, people get in this mode of, like, being socially active and, like, being anti this and pro that, and human nature, you think so? I wonder what the actual, like, specific, like, I don't know what, I don't even know what the terminology would be for it. Because neurosciences would explain, like, people's personalities, right? And how they react to their own environment to some extent, right? Mental conditioning, yeah, kind of. Lack of control, that's a possibility. It could be an environmental factor, you know what I mean, that caused them to believe certain things or do certain things or whatever a certain way. I could see that. I've definitely been developed by my own environment a lot in my life, so I can feel that. But, like, it's just weird. I wonder where that actually starts, like, completely, like, because when we're young, we're just kind of told what to do, right? We're not really, like, we don't really get to choose all that often when we're really young. And then eventually there's a point where we have to make choices and we're kind of just like forced into it, right? But then it's like, where does that adaptation actually take effect? You know what I mean? I wonder when that actually starts. It's really weird developmentally to think about. I can't, I'm not even hitting this guy. Look at this. Thank you for the bless you. I think a lot of it has to do with the time we are in, how much, so much information, misinformation at our fingertips. Yeah, you're not wrong, Darius. Nature and nurture at the same time. I like that, Jane. Starts with your teams. Everything's exposed when you're, as a kid, gonna challenge you and try to do. I can see that. Being a teenager, the way your brain transforms based on, you know, hormonal changes, and the way that your brain is going to be completely connected by neurokinetics, and I guess I could see that. You know what I mean? Like, I think I've always kind of just, the only thing I really wanted since I was a child is peace. That's it. That's all I've ever wanted, was to be a peaceful person and to enjoy life. You know, of course, my environment didn't allow that. You know what I mean? So I had to learn how to survive. But, like, that's legitimately always been my goal since I was, like, since I could remember, dude. Since I was, like, 3, maybe even 2 years old. All I ever wanted was a peaceful life. More than anything else in the world, that's what I really wanted, was just something peaceful and beautiful, and just, I can experience life and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, I've never really found myself, like, with the concept of that this person is the enemy and that person's, you know, we have to fight those people. Like, I've never actually I've come into the mode of thinking, like, where I've created a representation of the opposing force in my life. Granted, I've been through some really terrible environmental factors that made it so that I had to defend myself a lot of the time, emotionally and physically, but I think maybe part of it too is some people are just born to be that way. You know what I mean? Some people are just born that way. Like, I really do believe that, because my sister, like I said, she's very analytical. And from the time we were children, she was already trying to compete against me. And, like, you know what I mean? And I've always just been like, hey, dude, I just want to hang out. You know what I mean? Like, and she's always been like, you're wrong, this is right. And I'm like, dude, that's not what we're talking about. I just want to fucking chill, yo. Like, let's just play fucking hide and go seek. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. My dad is very much like my sister. So, that's why it's kind of like, maybe it's partially just genetics. I guess. I don't know. It seems like that most people try to do various things that they normally wouldn't do in order to get experiences out of life and beliefs. That's a good point. Lash out, say inflammatory shit, put more negative in the world. That was my mindset in the 20s. That's very specific. Why do you think you ended up on that bridge though? specifically, Quinn, that you ended up doing, like having that mentality? Was there something that happened? I mean, I don't want to like pry, but was there something that happened when you were young that made you so angry with the world, or was it something else? I don't know if I don't think that's gonna piss you off because you seem pretty chill, but. No control in your life, lack of self-awareness. I mean, that makes sense, actually. My brother is kind of like that, too. He likes to find out what I think, and then tries to persuade me to change my mind if I don't completely agree with him. Interesting. Has he always been like that, Jane, or just like as you got older? I don't know. So I choose my words in battles with him and very carefully. I mean, that's understandable. That's very understandable, especially since he's family. I was pretty angry in my 20s. I think it's because you go from thinking about all the stuff you want to do and how you think you should work. And then as you go on, the rest of the world kicks your ass and you realize everything is wrong. And then you learn to deal with it. Yep. You're not wrong, Sturm. That's fucking great, actually. That's actually one of the best things I've read all day. People mimic others. We follow group mob mentality. Predisposition, however, perhaps could be tied to evolutionary trait of our ancestors and had... Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong either, Jose. I mean, there's all kinds of factors involved with that. There really is, like, all kinds of factors, and you're not wrong. Always like that, I think. Oh, okay. It's like that one party, you know, like you got like a family gathering or like maybe you're meeting friends, you know, and you're like, oh, well, you know what? We're going to have a good time. And that one person walks in and you know exactly which one person I'm talking about. And they just suck the life out of the room, dude. You know who I'm talking about. That one person in the family or in the friend circle. And you're like, you just don't want them to show up, secretly telling yourself, I hope they don't fucking come, but they come anyways, and they like look you square in the eye, and you know what they're really saying with their brain is, I've come here to fuck up your fun. I've come here to make you all annoyed. You know what I mean? That's basically the thing. I've come here to just ruin the evening, you know? It's like, fuck. It's me, I'm that one person. Jesus, Willis! How dare you? Come to screw up the stream too? A lot of people I used to work with. Oof. That's harsh. No, that's why I choose to ignore anybody who's not like that. Kevin, you're not wrong. But that's why it's a personal choice. In my way of fighting back is by basically dissolving people like that from my existence. If they want to be negative and like have all these specific influences in their own life, if I have to, you know, distance myself, I will. But if it comes down to survival, that's a whole other mechanism. I know how to defend myself physically. So, I mean, but I don't need to go seeking out, you know, violence because of it either. So that's why, like I said, I'm at an age now where I can pick and choose who I want to be around me. And it's kind of cool to be in that position where I can decide that, you know what I mean? I can just ignore people that I don't want to be around, basically. If the chat's wondering that person doesn't exist in my family, then careful. That could be you, right? You're not wrong, Jose. That's totally fucking true, dude. Wow. It's totally true. They trust every email they got. Yeah, that's dangerous as fuck, dude. Cause I know you're really into the idea of misinformation, specifically, Sturm, and you're not wrong. I agree with you. There's a lot of really untrue shit on the internet. There really is. What's up, Amid? Welcome. But that's the thing about it. Critical thinking is something like a lot of people don't do. In general, I don't think anybody's ever really done that in the mainstream. Like, most people won't do it. You know what I mean? In general, sadly. But critical thinking is extremely like important in your life. It really is. You need to do that. Kind of just take everything with a grain of salt and just kind of like see if you believe what's going on. A lot of people don't do that. They're just like, they take it for face value. Oh, so-and-so said this, and this is happening now because of that. And it's like, I don't know. Do you really believe that? There's so much propaganda telling you that you shouldn't like yourself or accept yourself, or you should need to buy something to reach something that's unattainable anyway. Yeah, you're correct, Sturm. The eureka moment in everyone's life is when they hopefully realize that it doesn't matter what others think of you. What matters is what you think of you. Not many people get to that these days. That's fair. That's actually really sound fucking shit, Adam. I like reading that stuff like that.
To embrace or renounce this.
No, you don't have to fight the Scholar of the First Sin. People really need to learn to check their sources, promoting certain things. You have beauty influencers giving out health advice. Yeah, you're right. That they're not certified to do so, and they're like, you need to do this is healthy. It's like, nah. We're gonna run another run real quick.
Take your throne.
Run 406 in the back. Estoc run. Dark Souls 2.